Hello viewers, in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to divide using the long division method. If this is your first time of viewing, consider subscribing to my channel. This gives you notification whenever I upload a new content. Okay, now in the first question we have 1 divided by 5. So 1 divided by 5, the best way to do this is to draw a sign like this. The denominator, which is the number below, whether it is bigger or smaller, must be outside, while the numerator, whether it's bigger or smaller, must be inside. Now, take this as if 5 persons are sharing one item. For instance, it's impossible to share because they are not going to get up to a whole each. Therefore, you must add a 0. And whenever you add 0 here and put a point because you've added 0. Right? Now you can now see that 5 can divide 10. 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. Then whatever you got as your result while dividing 10 by 5, use it to multiply also. So 2 times 5 is the same thing as 10. Then you can now subtract. 10 minus 10 is 0. Whenever you get 0, you stop. Therefore, our answer is just 0.2. So you see, I've divided 1 by 5 to get 0.2, and this is the equivalent of 1 over 5 in decimal. Okay, so the second question, we have 1 divided by 4. All right, now it's still the same process. You've got to make the same sign again. The denominator is 4, so it's going to be outside, while the numerator is 1, is going to be inside. Now 4 persons cannot share one item. You have to add a 0, and because you've added 0, you write 0 here and put point. Now 10 divided by 4 will give us 2 to remainder 2. Forget about the remainder, we are interested in the whole number. So 10 divided by 4 will give us 2. Just write 2. Use that 2 again to multiply 4. 2 times 4 will give us 8. When you subtract 10 by 8 is 2. Because we are not getting 0, we should continue dividing again. Right? So you add 0. Don't put point again, you've done the needful before. Now 20 divided by 4 is the same thing as 5. Then that 5 we multiply 4, it will give us 20. And 20 minus 20 is 0. Once you see 0, you stop. Therefore, the required answer is 0.25. Let's take the third question. So the third question we have 1 over 8. 1 over 8, you've just drawn something as usual. Now 8 will be outside while 1 will be inside. 8 persons cannot share one item, because of that we add 0 and put 0 point. Now 10 divided by 8, they will get up to 1. You write 1. 1 times 8 will give us 8. You subtract. When you subtract, you are getting 2. Now 8 divided 2 cannot go, you add 0. Don't put point here, you've done the needful before. Now 8 divided 20 will give us 2. Alright, so you have your 2. 2 times 8 is 16. When you subtract again, you are getting 4. So you've not seen 0, you continue. And 8 is bigger than 4, therefore you add what? 0. Now 40 divided by 8 will give us 5. 5 times 8 is 40. And when you subtract 40 by 40, you shall get 0. Therefore, the required answer is 0.125. That's the result. Let's take the fourth one. In the fourth question, we have 25 divided by 4. So you make the symbol again. This time around, 4 will be outside, while 25 will be inside. Now, 25 divided by 4 will give us 6. Okay, 6 times 4 is 24. Unlike the previous ones we've been doing, you can see that 4 can go into 25. At least they get up to 1 and even more than 1. Unlike the previous one where you add 0. Now you have to subtract. 25 minus 24 is just 1. This time around, 4 cannot divide 1. You add 0. Because you added 0, put a point. Now 4 divided 10 will give us 2. Forget the remainder. 2 times 4 again is 8. When you subtract, you are getting 2. 4 cannot divide 2, because of that you add 0. 20 divided by 4 will give us 5. 5 times 4 is 20. When you minus, you get 0. Therefore, your answer is 6.25. And lastly, let's take the fifth question. In the fifth question, we'll have 100 divided by 3. You've got to make the symbol as usual. The denominator must always be outside, while the numerator must be inside. So have 100 divided by 3. Since this 100 is a very big number, if you might not get the result immediately, you can concentrate on 10. You can say 10 divided by 3 will give us 3. 3 times 10 is 9. When you subtract, don't put this 9 under the units, because you consider just 10. So you say 10 minus 9 is 1. You bring down 0. All right. So if you place this 9 here, is wrong, because when you say 100 minus 9, you get 91, which is not okay, because you consider just 10, neglected this 0. Place this 9 under that 10, so that 10 minus 9 is 1. Then you bring down this 0 here. So consider 10 again. 10 divided by 3 will give us 3. 3 times 3 is 9. When you subtract, you get 1. Again, 3 cannot divide 1. Because of that, you add 0 and put a point. 3 divided 10 is 3. You write 3. 3 times 3 is 9. If you subtract, you are getting 1. Now 3 cannot divide 1. You add 0. Don't put point again. Now 3 divided 10 is 3 again. 3 times 3 is 9. If I subtract, I will get 1. And 3 cannot divide 1. You add 0. 3 divided 10 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. If I subtract, I will get 1. Now, let me give you a secret. If you continue dividing this thing from now till next year, you keep on getting 0.3333333. This thing will not end. This kind of decimal is known as recurring decimal. It doesn't end at all. Therefore, when you go to the desirable length, you stop. All right, so you can just say that your answer is 33.333. This is a recurring decimal. If you've enjoyed what you've watched, kindly hit the red button to subscribe to my channel. It gives you notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you.